Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through a subtle baby pink Valentine's Day look since it is right around the corner. I have a couple options here to play with, so I hope you'll join me and make your own Valentine's Day look at the same time, or just sit back and relax, whatever. Grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. Hi there, great. I'm starting with my Tower 28 skin tint in Larchmont. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in the back of my hand. If you don't know, if you didn't see my previous videos on it, 2023 is going to be a no-buy year for me, and let's say it's been a bit of a struggle so far. It's still January while I'm filming this, and it's already proved to be quite the challenge. I am keeping a list in my notes app of things that I would like to buy. It's like a wish list. I'm not including links, so it's kind of not like super easy to just click the link and buy the thing. I'm just describing the thing, whatever it might be, and I have this ongoing list in my notes app, and every time I add a new thing to it, I go back and I'm like, oh, I forgot about this other thing. Like, it's really working for me, is what I'm trying to say, is I'm just writing down all of these things that pop up in my feed of buy me culture, and if there's something that I'm like, ooh, want to buy, I just immediately write it down in this note, and it's been really helping me. It sort of does the same thing as add to cart. Like, it's there, I'm not gonna lose it. If I wanna buy it at a future date, it's there, I can do that, but it's not happening right now, it's not happening today. So, there have been a couple exceptions. Actually, there's only been one exception, really. I bought a bed frame for my smaller bed that I already have a mattress for, because I got approved on an apartment. So I'm gonna be moving out pretty soon, and I'm very, very excited. And I know there will likely be other pieces of decor that I need to buy along with that bed frame for my new apartment. However, I wanna do it in a very particular way. I don't want to just buy everything and furnish the whole place and have it be like fast and cheap and just like do everything immediately and as quickly and as inexpensively as I possibly can, just to have it be done, just so my apartment can be like perfect and gorgeous and beautiful. Because I want to be particular. I want to be specific. I want to wait for the space to speak to me and give it exactly what it wants. And if I need to save up some money in order to do that, I want to just focus on that one piece and save for that one piece and then add it. And I'm not saying like, oh, I don't want to do it cheaply, like meaning I want to spend $1 million on it. I'm just saying I want to do it slowly and like specifically. So if there's a piece that I find that is inexpensive, obviously that's preferred to the more pricey pieces, but I just want to do it one thing at a time. So I bought a bed frame. That's actually supposed to come like in the next couple of days. Other than that, though, I haven't purchased anything so far this year, but the list is getting pretty lengthy, and there's a few things that I'm like, oh, damn, I really do want to get this one thing, whatever, that feel like it should be an exception that I'm just trying to wait on and see how I feel in like a month or so. One of those things being a green color corrector. I'm so inspired by Hannah Louise Poston. Her channel is absolutely amazing. Please go check her out. She's definitely my favorite beauty YouTuber at the moment. I definitely sort of flop between a few, but right now, like, she is my go-to gal, and I'm trying to find my own flavor of YouTube video and what my channel is going to be all about, but she's definitely somebody who I look to as inspiration, or as what I hope my channel can grow into, especially while I'm doing a no-buy year. She's giving me a lot of inspiration to come up with my own video ideas. So she uses a green color corrector, and it happens to be Clean Beauty. So I'm like, ooh, I need that. I have like rosacea, I have redness, I definitely need that, but no. I've never used one before. Just because I found a new channel that's amazing and that I love and that I'm like being influenced by doesn't mean I need a green color corrector when I've never used one before in my life, and I've always been fine. I don't mind a little redness showing through. Once I add blush, it's like all meshes together anyway. I'm going to use my new Milk Concealer, Future Fluid. I always want to say Future Dew. Future Fluid Concealer, and I have this in the shade 3N. This is one of the last purchases I made before the year started, and it's too bright for me. It's definitely very, very, very bright, light, white concealer. And it was a good shade match to my wrist in the store, but here we are. It's pretty blinding. And this is my winter skin, so it's only gonna get less accurate as I get more tan in the summer. So I'm trying to get use out of it because the other concealer that I have a backup for is my Kosas concealer, and that is a deeper shade, so I'm hoping to save that for summer, even though that's probably better for me now, and I probably need to get a different one for summer, and just roll with it, you know, and make it work as best I can. For setting powder, I've been really enjoying this little technique of the triangle powder puff, and it works because my powder is also a triangle, so they sort of like layer on top of each other. How cute. But this is the LYS Triple Fix setting powder. Is it setting powder? Do they call it setting powder? Yes, translucent setting powder. And I've just been getting some on the powder puff and setting under the eyes immediately after applying that concealer. And then I do my smile lines, and I have fairly deep nose creases, so I get in there as well, the chin, and right in between my brows. And I might come back to that a bit later, but for now, that's foundation and concealer done. I'm gonna use my little mini Milk contour stick in the shade Baked. This is a bit of a deeper shade for me at the moment, but it works because of how blindingly light this concealer is, so I just sort of mix the two into each other and it ends up working kind of okay. How has everybody's New Year been so far? I say New Year because it still feels like we just started January, and it's been like a lot of running in place. A lot happened the first few weeks of January for me and my family, so it's been kind of hard to hit the ground running like I hoped to. I think what this channel is going to be for the next, I don't know, few months or years is just a safe space for me, and hopefully a safe space for anybody who wants to join me, to document my life and to document my love of makeup and beauty. And if it picks up and goes anywhere beyond that, great. But for the most part, like, it's just something I can do on the side to decompress and like be a creative outlet and express myself in a way that I don't normally get to do. So I'm excited to just have that. And I don't know why I even feel the need to define the channel. It just is. It's just here, and that's enough. We love it for what it is, and I'm just getting started, so we'll see how it goes. I'm taking my Melt Cosmetic Sex Foil in the shade Stargazer. One little half baby pump is literally like so much of this, like I can't use all of this. So I'm just wiping it off, and that's half of what I took. I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. I want to go for a really subtle, fresh, sort of light pink look today. Nothing too glam, nothing too perfected. So that is the highlighter. I'm gonna wait to apply blush because I have a few options. So let's go right into eyes. I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Fenty eye primer. This is really lasting me forever. I got this thing a while ago. As I'm not buying new makeup, it's becoming clear that decluttering is necessary. I haven't decluttered in a minute. And especially since I'm moving, like I don't want to just bring everything with me if it's like stuff I'm not going to use again. And a lot of what I do have is clean beauty products, but it's clean beauty products from the stage in my life where I was buying a ton of beauty products all the time. So it's like older clean beauty products, like a year plus. And a lot of them go bad. I want to have clean beauty products in my collection, don't get me wrong, but it's gotta be fresh, clean stuff. And then I have to use it up and then buy a new one. And that's hopefully what I will become after this year of not buying anything. All right, well, my eyes are sort of setting. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm using this House Labs little skinny brow pencil. I think mine's in the shade Soft Brown. Yes, Soft Brown. I'm just gonna fill in my brows. My New Year's resolutions so far have been going pretty well. I've started meal prepping a little bit, but I know that that's gonna be much easier once I have moved out and in my own place with my own kitchen, buying my own groceries. Reading more definitely has not been happening. I've been really trying to get into it, but I'm not on my phone a lot during the day, so my my mindless scroll time is the morning and the evening. And I know how that sucks. It's like terrible and I wish that I didn't, but also like I don't mindlessly scroll any other time. I have my coffee, I watch YouTube, and then in the evening I scroll a little bit, maybe watch some ASMR, and then I go to sleep. And usually I'm playing something on my phone that helps me sleep, like Rain or something. So when am I supposed to ever participate in social media? When am I supposed to ever like take a break and look at my phone if I'm not really ever doing that during the day? Like screen time during the day isn't really a problem for me. I'm pretty purposeful about, okay, I'm going to take a break now and be on my phone. But it's not supposed to be great for your sleep. So I'm like, I kind of wish I could just read a book instead. Maybe I'll try to do that tonight. Start forming a habit. This is my Kosas Air Brow in the shade Honey Blonde. Okie dokie. Let's dive into eyes. I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. This is one of the only palettes that I still have in my collection that's not clean beauty, and I just cannot part with it. I mean, look at these shades! Oh my god, and like these special sparkly shades, like might as well be Pat McGrath. They're just amazing. So I'm going to try to have some willpower and not dive straight into the sparkly shades and build a cool toned pink look with this palette here. I also brought a white liquid liner from Sephora. Not sure if I'm gonna use that, but I brought it. I'm gonna start with this shade right here, Radiate. And I'm just gonna put that all over the crease. It's funny, this shade looks so taupey in the pan, but then once you put it on your eye, you're like, oh, that is mauve. Like that is straight mauve. But because it's next to all of these pinks in the palette, it appears more neutral brown. It's very funny. I'm just putting this down everywhere as a base. I'm gonna now take Cherished, which is this baby pink color. Hopefully this doesn't look too chalky. I'm putting that on the inner corner of my mobile lid and also a bit on the brow bone. Oh, that's stunning. Oh my god, I love how that looks. Should I keep it matte? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. Really, really nice. Now, I'm gonna pick up this one right here, this darker baby pink. That's the shade Happiness. And I'm gonna take more of a crease brush to just pick up a little bit of that and warm up the crease a bit with very, very light touch. Feels like I'm airbrushing. Pink eyelids. Such a sweet cheruby look, because being a woman is all about innocence and purity and the male gaze, right? Haha, just kidding. The base of the shadow is done, and I'm trying to decide if I added shimmer, it would be this shade Joy. Can you see that? I think I am. I think I am gonna add a little bit of that. I'm just gonna take it on my finger Oh, so gorgeous. And I think I'm gonna put it on the center of my lid. Ooh. Oh my God. The camera is not picking up how gorgeous that is. Huda. Literally what? Okay, bringing it all the way up to my brow bone, really sort of patting it all around that whole lid area. It gives the whole thing this gorgeous iridescence. Can you guys see that? Wow. I'm so glad I decided to add that. Okay, other side. Don't think I'm gonna do any liner at all. I think I'm done with the eyes. Just gonna add mascara, which I'm gonna go ahead and apply right now. I'm using my Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. I'm gonna try to not make a mess all over my lid. This is really such a good mascara. I think what would be really pretty with this look is a little half lash, just to sort of make it a little bit more romantic and flirty. But I didn't bring any with me, so oh well. I'm not gonna put any eyeshadow on my bottom lashes. I'm just going to put some mascara on the outer bit of my bottom lashes. Now that I like watch ASMR to fall asleep at night, whenever I do little tasks, I'm always like, anyone else? Just me? Cool. Okay, I think I am gonna add some of that white liner. I have to find it. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Let's just see what we can get up to with this. Like early 2000s Victoria's Secret core. That's so pretty. I think I'm gonna do a little bit on the inner corner as well. This eyeliner is ancient. Talk about expired makeup. That's really pretty. It looks great with the pink. Gorgeous. At the side, this is a waterproof liquid liner from Sephora. No idea if they still carry it because, like I said, ancient. This was a great idea. I'm glad I grabbed this. I would never have thought to do this. My vibe this year has been very pink already. Not a pink person. I own 0 pink clothes. I tried to find a pink something to wear for this video, and all I came up with was blue. So I have always been blonde, and I always thought pink made me look like Barbie, and I hated that. But this year, when green got really big last year in fashion, I feel like also that fuchsia pink color got really big, like this color pink. And I loved it. Whenever I saw it in stores, I was like, oh, I love that color. I want something in that color. Never got anything in that color. Now I'm in a no buy year, so I gotta just wish I had something in that color. But especially with the Pantone color of the year this year being Viva Magenta, that like really bright red pink color, I'm living for the pink stuff. That is so sweet. That's like Angel Wings keychain vibes. And it's like not perfect. It's like messy. Don't care. Because it's white, it just blends right into my skin. Okay, let's zoom you back out and let's add some blush, shall we? All right, so for blush, I brought my Cloud Paint in Puff, which is kind of a similar color. It ends up being warmer on the skin though. And then I brought my Patrick Ta Duo in She's a Doll, which the powder looks like it's gonna be the winner, but it's actually the cream that's subtle. I'll swatch all of them. We'll see which is the best. Yeah, Cloud Paint ends up looking like way, way peachy. Next to my eyes. Too warm. Next. The packaging is misleading. This is the cream from the Patrick Ta. That is definitely closer. And let's look at the powder. This is the powder. That's the cream. What do we think? Powder. Okie doke. I'm gonna take my Morphe X Ariel blush brush, which is this wispy one. Can't apply too much with this one. And this stuff is pigmented. Like, that packs a punch. This is a time when, if you have the Dior Backstage blush, you should use that instead. Now for lips, I have a few options for lips as well. I did not bring a lip liner because I wanted it to be sort of subtle. I brought, is this called raspberry? Like, I don't know. Why did I say raspberries? Nowhere near. I brought Like from Glossier in their Generation G lippies. And that looks like it's going to be a pretty good color for the look. And I also brought Praline from Bite, which is just totally different vibe. I think I'm going to go with Like. And then I can do what I've been enjoying doing lately, which is overlining with lipstick instead of lip liner. Like a messy lipstick application, like up here. Like sort of blending it out above the lip line. I don't know why I've been liking this look lately. Now that I'm done, I think the blush is a little too peachy, but it's simply the most cool tone pink I own. So what I think I'm gonna do to try to supplement, not sure if this is gonna work literally at all, but I'm gonna take the blush brush and I'm gonna dip it into this super chalky light pink. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work at all. Just like making it very tiny and dipping it into this light pink. Tapping it off. I'm gonna add it to the cheeks. Is it working? I can't tell. Oh my God, I think it's working. Oh, that totally fixed it. In my eyes anyway. It's giving the Dior Backstage look now. Ha! See, you guys, shop your stash. You already have everything you need to succeed. All right, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of Praline just to sort of bring down the pink a bit. It's a little much. Just on the sides. Okay. I just dabbed off some of the lipstick so it's a little bit more subtle. And I think I'm done now, so I'm going to spray with my MAC Fix Plus Stay Over. And I'm gonna call that done. This is actually such a cute look. This is way cuter than I could have hoped for it to turn out. Like, so sweet, so pink, so baby, so like fresh and springy. I really, really like how this turned out. And I'm glad that I came up with this little blush combo. This ended up working out really well as well. Let me know what you think of this soft pink look. There are a lot of palettes and blushes that I dreamed I had to make this look even better, but I didn't need any of them. I literally just needed to put some eyeshadow on my cheeks and everything was amazing. Don't need bubble blush, don't need Backstage Rose Glow, don't need, anything, literally. I already have everything I needed to make the exact thing I had in my mind. So, even though this is not what I had in mind at all, but I love it so much. I think it's so cute and angelic and just like 2000s Victoria's Secret angel wing keychains vibe. I just think it's adorable. So, so sweet. Let me know what you think, what you're planning on doing for Valentine's Day. If this is your Valentine's Day vibe or if it is not at all, let me know. And I hope you guys have a wonderful February and a really great Valentine's Day. No matter what you're doing, you deserve it. Love you. Bye.